Hello and welcome to a new edition of Monstrous Design. In this episode we are tackling two evolution lines, the Volcanicdramon and Metallicdramon lines. The reason I'm doing it like this is because the two Digimon came from the same mobile game which is now dead, RIP, but they reappeared in the card game as two parts of the same deck. First up is Volvamon, a child level rock dragon type Digimon with a virus attribute. It is a Digimon made of a solid hot ore. It has wings on both of its arms and is able to fly for up to a few seconds, but gets tired easily. It is very passionate, so the more excited it gets, the hotter its horns and claws will become. Its special move is spitting out a small but high temperature flame from its mouth called Petite Flame. Next up is Lavorvamon, an adult level rock dragon type Digimon with a virus attribute. It is a Digimon whose entire body is made out of lava and spouts mineral dust as it goes about its activities. It is poor at flying despite having wings, so it mainly moves about by crawling on the ground. Contrary to its sluggish appearance, its crawling speed is extremely fast and it closes in on the enemy in an instant. Although it has a friendly personality, it will let those it trusts near it without reservations. Others tend to stay as far away as they can from it out of fear that the flammable mineral dust it spouts may cause an explosion. Its special move is taking a deep breath and spitting out the largest fireball it can make called Great Flame. Not only that, but it can also use its forearms to lunge at and slam the opponent called Earth Stamp. Soaring high is Volcanicdramon, a perfect level rock dragon type Digimon with a virus attribute. It is a dragon Digimon with large wings that lift up even its heavy body effortlessly into the air, and well-trained leg strength that allows it to stand imposingly. It dwells in the magma beds of active volcanoes around the digital world, and it is theorized that it may live nearby Volcanicdramon. Its fighting style involves scattering mineral dust, covering the enemy with it, and causing it to explode by freely manipulating its ignition point. If the enemy moves, it will result in ignition, so once they are covered in mineral dust, they will drown in terror as soon as the dust explodes. Its special moves are firing a laser-shaped heat ray from its mouth called Merudaina, and scattering mineral dust by flapping its wings and causing an explosion called Wild Blast. Blazing through is Volcanicdramon, an ultimate level dragon Digimon with the virus attribute. It is a Digimon said to be a dragon that swims in magma. It is thought to live in a place so deep underground that not even Digimon that move about there can reach it. According to some researchers, there are a few who argue that it might have been Volcanicdramon that supported the world from deep beneath the ground ever since the digital world was created. Should Volcanicdramon ever rise to the surface, it may be that some kind of crisis is occurring in the digital world. Its special move is spewing scorching hot flames from its mouth called Volcanic Flare. The land incinerated by Volcanicdramon is never restored, forever turning it into an uninhabitable wasteland. In addition, it has Glide Blaze, in which it rams the enemy while sending out scorching flames hotter than even magma from its whole body. Volcanicdramon is the main Digimon of the game Digimon Lynx. Along with Metallicdramon, it lives in the deepest part of the digital world and holds it since creation. It is responsible for the emergence of mutant Digimon. In the game story, it's revealed that Volcanicdramon can manipulate freely any type of data. In the past, much data not used by humans was discarded into the digital world, and even with this world being made in part by this data, too much of it was generated for a long time, causing problems to the digital world structure. Part of this unused data was broken and manipulated by Volcanicdramon at the lava zone, but the amount of data from the human world surpassed its capacity, forcing areas of the world to break apart and making the digital world system start a reboot. Volcanicdramon made a little backup for a few data bytes of itself, which became Volvamon. After the reboot, Volcanicdramon forgot part of its mission, remembering only about destroying data. Volcanicdramon is also capable of rewriting parts of the digital world data, bringing it close to collapse. It also created the key codes, which are the only data strong enough to save the digital world, but implanted them in the 7 great demon lords data by making them mutate. Volcanicdramon is also a counterpart of Metallicdramon. While it rules over the earth, Metallicdramon rules over the heavens, and its data can destroy all things, while Metallicdramon data can restore all things. Now we're moving on to the sky counterpart, and we have Jazamon, a child level bird dragon type Digimon with a data attribute. It is a machine Digimon shaped like a bird. Although it is capable of gliding from high places using its wings, it is unable to outlift itself by flapping them. As it is quite timid and very cautious, it is wary of objects that move in its surroundings regardless of whether it's day or night. The special move is pecking with its hard beak called Kokon Peak. Next we have Jazardmon, an adult level machine dragon type Digimon with a data attribute. It is a Digimon whose form combines the data of both a dragon and a fighter jet. In addition to being able to fly at high speed, it is also capable of vertical takeoff and landing, as well as hovering thanks to its legs. It is a bit of an oddball in that its hobby is performing a reconnaissance, so it will always have a good grasp of what is going on in its surroundings. It possesses night vision, thermal, ultrasound and other capabilities, and it is considered impossible to approach it without being noticed. Its special moves are shooting lasers from its eyes, called Laser Eye, and firing high-speed machine guns from its shoulders, called Sonic Vulcan. Zooming in is Metallicdramon, a perfect level machine dragon-type Digimon with a data attribute. It is a Digimon that flies at the speed of sound and has been specialized for aerial battles. Dogfights are its specialty, and the number of enemies it has fought and shot down is immeasurable. It is considered to be top class in the digital world when it comes to aerial combat matches, and is said to compare favorably with Wingdramon. Since it has legs, it can fly unhindered at sonic speeds even when doing low passes or flying in areas with many obstacles. Its special moves are charging while spinning at high speed, called Messer Spiral, and intercepting the enemy with a laser fired from its tail even if they get behind it, called NSBM. Blasting its way in is Metallicdramon, an ultimate level Sky Dragon type Digimon with a data attribute. Damn, look at those teeth. He definitely uses the toothpaste recommended by 9 dentists. It is a Digimon that flies at the highest altitudes of the digital world at the speed of light. Even other flying Digimon cannot catch sight of it. According to one theory, it is said that if Metallicdramon flaps his wings from high in the sky, mysterious particles will be scattered that preserve the harmony of the digital world. It seems that when Metallicdramon reduces its altitude so that it is visible, it is a sign that something is about to happen. Its special move is annihilating things in a straight line with a powerful beam that it accumulates in the laser gun on its tail, called Laser Cannon. The light that is emitted the moment this technique is invoked can be seen from 10 kilometers away, and those who have witnessed it directly at close range are blinded by its overwhelming radiance. Furthermore, it sets the laser on its tail to being a sword and charges and slashes with it at high speed, called Laser Saber. And that was it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Comment, like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below which Digimon would you like to see in the next Monstrous design.